the way the register girl walked away and the eye contact she gave me was like insane. The look in her face when she locked eyes was like, I just want to make sure you good. Just give me the cue. You know what I'm saying? And as a teenager, I felt like, yo, she was a ride or die. Like, yo, like, she is for me. She care about me. You know what I'm saying? I felt good. Like, yo, this girl waited outside my crib and waited for me. Now that I'm older, I knew that basically she was disrespecting my mom pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Now that I'm older, I know like that was disrespect. That was out of pocket. That was out of bounds. My mama told you to leave from off her block and you followed her. You don't just do that. Like, you do that nowadays, pop, 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 real quick. So it was just like, that was definitely out of line. But me being a teenager, I was like, yo, this girl like me. Like, I felt like, yo, this girl like me. She gonna make sure I'm good. Boom, she walked away, got in her car. We turned around. My mama like, hey, Beth, come here. I need to talk to you. Straight like that. Boom. My mama walks off. Her friend is next to her. Mark is behind her. Now me, I'm slow pacing. I'm slow pacing because it's like, you know that moment like you really don't want to be involved. Like, we don't really got to take it this far. Nobody know. Like, we could have just kept it inside the crib. But it felt like my mom, anytime something was going down and I did something wrong, that she had stuff pre-planned for me already. She already knew, like, what to do already. Like, I just felt like my mama premeditated stuff sometime. Like, she was setting me up for the okie doke. You feel me? My mom used to be cool with my closest friends. So if anything happened, she'll use them for ignition. She'll go down there, be cool with the mom just to know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, on something like that so she could keep tabs on me. Boom. Beth comes down the stairs. My mom like, you tried to jump Rody Doty? Beth like, what? She said, matter of fact, Beth, where your mom at? Where your mom at? So Beth like, she in the house. She said, can you go get her? She said, what for? She said, Beth, I don't want to go in your house. Can you please go get your mama? Because it's about to be an altercation. So Beth like, all right. Beth walks away, right? She goes in the house. Now, it's taking them a little bit of a minute, but we outside. Now, mind you, you had Cynthia and them over there across the street. Those are Beth's friends. Beth was kind of popular over there. You know, she had like a nice, decent set of friends. A lot of, like when I say a lot of friends, like a lot of friends. So they came over there across the street. So my mama like, they coming from across the street, Cynthia and them. My mama like, so anybody budge that shouldn't budge. I'm talking about I'm biting posteriors, coochie, whatever they want to do. She like, I'm gouging eyes. I'm telling you, they go there to play with it. Now, here's the deal. My mama got pregnant with me when she was 14. So she could have basically been my sister. So my mama not old at all. So she's down with the dirt. She's down with the okie dokie, getting down how the way she lived. So it's just like, okay, you can smell that it's about to go up from here. Boom, Joanne and Beth comes out. Now Cynthia and them, Cynthia and the rest of the people, they sat on Beth's porch. Sat on the stoop comfortably. Like, hey, we here to see the show. Didn't say nothing. So boom, my mama looks at Joanne like, I think Beth has a problem with keeping her hands to herself. So Joanne say, she just sweet as pie. Joanne, what happened now? My mama said, well, my mama rambunctious. My mama like, well, let me tell you what happened. Miss Thing keep trying to jump Rody Doty, and I'm telling you, Rody Doty is not to be messed with. So while she's running up, she need to stay in a woman's place, like dead like that. Now, mind you, Beth is dressing like a whole stud. So my mama is implying like, look, this is my son, even though it's looking like a girl to you, something else is going to transpire when these hands come upon you, right? But I'm looking at my mom, how the way she's talking, right? Her body language is like, she's on it. So I know that, okay, I better catch her energy and I better be on it. So my mama looked and said, Beth, you got a problem with Rody Doty? She said, no. She said, why you keep trying to jump Rody Doty? She said, I didn't. I said, yes, you did. She said, when I tried to jump you. So Mark like, who you talking to like that? Who you popping your neck off? I'm like, chill, Mark. I'm like, when we was walking, you and Cynthia said something. while me and Mark was walking across the street. She said, yeah, but your brother called us a B and threw something over there across the street. I'm like, no, he did not. I'm like, he did not throw none across the street. So now it's a back and forth. So I was like, okay, well, let's make the stakes a little higher. I say, what about y'all following me to the park? And me and you got into it, and everybody was like, Raymond had to come basically save me. Like, you feel me? Like, I had to call for help because y'all was following me. And so she was like, yeah, because Roy still got beef with you. I'm like, beef with me, but you don't got beef with me. So why you trying to jump me? She like, I wasn't trying to jump you. I was trying to break it up. I'm like, but me and you scuffle. My mom said, look, we ain't going to go back and forth and down memory lane and all that. So look, since you want to fight Rody Doty so bad, we're going to go on ahead and start the challenge right now. So Beth was like, well, I don't even really want to fight Rody Doty. I'm like, yeah, I don't even want to fight you. She said, Rody Doty, no. Y'all want to do this jumping on and all of this and throwing stuff and all that. Now it's the time. It's the time to shine. So y'all going to go on ahead. Y'all finna duke it out right here. Nobody's going to jump in, because if anybody else jump in, trust me, I'm jumping in. And I ain't playing fair. I'm playing dirty. That's exactly what my mom said. So boom, Joanne, her Beth own mama was like, well, you know what? They keep getting into it, and it's like sooner or later, they gonna end up fighting. So they just need to go on ahead and let it out now, and then we can move on. So now Joanne is down with the plan. So now here come Beth, like, you know what I'm saying, family coming out, like her cousins, because mind you, she got a lot of people that stay up in the crib, so she got her cousins, they coming out. So boom, my mama tells me straight up, she say, Rody Doty, put your hands up. Now mind you, I'm already nervous to hit Beth. Number one, Beth is already bigger than me. She's older than me. And it's like, you still a girl. And I'm finna have to hit you. But she present herself as a boy. And she did try to jump me. And it's like, man, I don't know how this fight gonna unfold, because I didn't know if I could truly, really beat her. Beth squads up. And so my mama say, Rody Doty, you lose, you gonna have a problem. I'm gonna beat you myself out here in front of everybody. So I said, okay. So Mark like, put your hands up, bro. Put your hands up. So I get my hands up. So now Joanne, everybody is huddled in a circle. It's people that's walking down the block just randomly stopped, and now they coming in a huddle. We are on, and we not hiding in the back. Police can pull up, but it's a quiet neighborhood. Police ain't just really pulling up like that. They ain't just pulling up like that. So it's like we need like mercy, like 911. We need 911 to come through. Okay, so boom. I put my hands up. Beth got her hands up. So Beth like, now we just dancing. So my mama like, Rody Doty, stop playing. So I'm like, okay. And I turned around and looked at my mama, and when I look, Beth, boom, she hits me. I goes to the side. I'm like, oh, now I could take a hit. Crank me up. I could take a hit. So my mama like, Rody Doty, pay attention. So you hear her friend like, come on, Rody Doty, you got this. So I'm looking, I'm like, she hit me again. Boom. Now, Beth was a fighter. Beth used to beat people on the other block, protect other people from getting bullied. So Beth, it ain't like Beth had trashy hands. So Marky like, come on, bro, come on. So I'm like, she hit me again. Wow. I felt this hit because it was personal. It was right here. It was very personal. Boom. I was already nervous, like, to even fight. I got like different nerves going on. Like, I didn't want to hit her, but she's hitting me, and it's like, okay. But my mama like getting amped up. She getting mad. So now I'm like, I'm finna hit her back. So she swings again. I move. Wow. I hit her right in the side. Barking like a dog. Barking. She's barking. I hit her and made her bark. So my mama like, keep going, don't stop. But I stopped because like I ain't trying to lay her out. I'm just trying to hurt her a little bit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because she done hit me a few times. So I'm just trying to, let her know, like, hold on, don't test the weapons. I got it. So Mark like, yo, come on, run up on her. So Cody, as I get close, I'm not finna run up on Beth. I'm just trying to scare her. So I scoot up like this, and Cody, her friend goes to grab like my shirt like this. I had like a regular like white shirt on. Grabs the shirt and it kind of catch me. And Beth grabs me by my hips. And now I'm tumbling. I'm tumbling back, right? I'm tumbling back. Beth gets on top of me. So now I'm trying to block and protect the face. But Beth, she's like trying to hit me in the ribs and stuff like that. But my mama peeped game. So I hear my mama like, are you crazy? She like, don't touch my son. So now I hear my mama, but I can't see because I'm on the ground, but I'm facing Beth. So I'm like, oh, I need to get up, right? So I kind of like leaned over and had her like facing this way. And I just like flipped over real quick. So now, but she's still holding on to my shirt. We tied up. So now I'm just like having my head and I'm just rubbing her head with my head. I'm like, get off me. She like, no, boom, she hits me. I'm like, I let her go kind of. So she grabs me again. So now I'm angry to the point like now I don't feel nothing. So I'm like, why you do that? So mom, boom, get off me. Boom, now I'm elbowing her. It's personal now. So James, which was her cousin, he comes and straight grabs me. He's, this dude, big sumo wrestler. I'm talking about big, y'all. Big. He picked me up. He like, no, calm down. Beth is still heated. She's charging me, but he's holding me. So I'm like, let me go. She dooku. All you see is here come Mark. Mark straight cracked James on the side. Boom. Let go my brother. When I'm telling you, have you ever just put in a passcode and you hit a lock go cuckoo? It was like that because he let me go like, and I went down. Beth still trying to come up. Me and Beth, we running towards each other. So boom, we tussling. Now Miss Smith next door, which was our next door neighbor, that a cop stayed. That her son was a cop. She comes out. Hey May, what's going on? So my mama like she's trying to get us to calm down and stop. She already got Cody. Cody over there scared, acting like he on the phone calling for people. So you hear my mama straight up. You hear my mama like, I can call my family over here and we are at a block out. We are clear the block out. Straight like that. My mama is on dirt. Now my mom turned to something else, okay? She turned to something else. Another top of demon, you feel me? A top tier one. So my mama like, y'all don't even know. So it's a whole big ordeal, all right? Me and Bevan stopped fighting. Joanne really didn't say anything. James like got beef with my brother. It's calmed down. Miss Smith is an old sweet lady. You know, like how Mrs. Doubtfire, you're just like, oh, look at Mrs. Doubtfire. It's like that. Oh, sweet lady. So we stopped immediately. She like, I'm going to call the police. And so my mama like, nah, could you call the police? They going to go to jail, not me. But my mom and Miss Smith was like this. So she said, May, just go in the house. So we go in the house, right? It's messy out there. It's messy out there. We go out. My mama said, you don't never take that long to swing on nobody. I don't care who it is. If somebody acting like they want to jump you, you catch them by themselves. You beat each one down. Everyone you catch by themselves. So I looked, I said, I got you. So Mark like, man, what are you doing? Thinking he can grab you like that. So now it's a whole big ordeal. So Caleb comes down. He like, hey, why you guys yelling down here? So my mama say, boom, man. Go in your room. He like, what's wrong, Mom? Why you so red? My mom whole face looked like a red tomato. Boom. My mama is still mad at me now. We back at a situation that she's like dealing with me because I've been gone. So she like, it's your fault. You being out here in the streets, that's what happened. Ain't nothing out here in these streets. These streets gonna be here even when you dead. So she's giving me the philosophy. She's talking to me. Boom. She said, I'm gonna teach you a valuable lesson. She said, you stand right here. She told Mark, stand right here. So now we standing there. Huh? And her friend, they went to the bar. Me and Mark, we just sitting there like, yo, what's gonna happen? We hear, bing, ding, 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 ding. We hear the bell. So Mark like, let's go see who it is. I said, but let's go to the camera. Like, I feel like, let's go to the camera. Even though we supposed to stay in our spots, when we went to the camera, it's Beth again. So I come back downstairs. I'm like, bro, that's Beth. He like, what? He opened up the door. So Beth like, tell Rody Doty to step out. Straight like that. So I hear, so I'm like, well, what's up? So she like, yeah, your mom ain't out here. What you want to do? She like, come outside. But she had her hands behind her back. Bro. So I'm I'm like, why you got your hands behind your back? So Cynthia and Cody and all them, they telling me, you feel me? Ashley, they telling me like, no, come outside. Come. I'm like, no, I ain't coming outside. I said, I'm going to go get my mama. I said, I'm going to go get my mama. Straight up. Sorry, y'all. I said, I'm going to go get my mama straight up. Boom. I goes to the back, go get my mama. My mama like, what? I'm like, yeah, she showed up to the door, but she got her hands behind her back. My mama come out there, shoot out there. And she looked. Beth gone. So my mama go next door. Joanne say that Beth's not there. So, okay, Beth creeping around. All right, so now we already know now. She already presented that she's on dummy. We finna get on it. Boom. My mama tells me like she's finna get ready to go with Niecy to go get Niecy 3 daughters. Now, Niecy had 3 kids. She, like I told you, she had Scooter, she got Doodoo, and then she got well, that's their nicknames. And then she got Shanice. Now Shanice hands was very goaty. So my mama said, we're gonna go get her. Don't leave this house. Stay in this house. Don't dot my door. Because if I find out, if I pull up and the police or anything is happening, me and you gonna have a problem. My mama saying we're gonna go get your cousin, Anita. All right, so now my cousins coming. My mom, best friend, daughters are coming. So we finna have a crowd at our house. All right, boom. My mom is gone for a few hours though. So I was just like, what's taking so long? And me and Mark is like, we not even standing no more. We just sitting on the couch just waiting on my mom. Caleb up there in this room, he good. He taken care of. He ain't really bothered us. We get a hit on the bell, right? Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. I open up the door. It's Joanne. So I'm like, yeah, she said, is your mama here? I said, nah, she's not. She said, okay, well, tell her that, can she come over? Because we need to talk to her. Beth want to make a police report. I'm like, what? She said, yeah, because Beth feel threatened. I said, okay. I shut the door. I called my mom. Now, when I call my mom, I called her private. She picks up her cell phone. Now, the cell phone, when she picks it up, you hear music in the background. You make me want to shoot better. Hey, yeah. My mom said, well, let me take you back to the subject. What's up? I said, Ma, you coming home soon? She said, you not my daddy. Why you checking for me? She said, we picking people up. And so I said, well, Joanne said they want to make a police report. She said, tell Joanne they can do whatever they want. Stay off my doorbell. Click, hang up on me. All right, whatever. We chilling, right? So, mind you, my mama threw Raymond's phone away. So I goes, I'm digging, and I'm looking for Raymond's phone. I found Raymond's phone. Boom, I have my personal phone. Remember, I bought me a phone. So I hit the register girl up. Because I need to lock numbers in from out of Raymond's phone in my phone. Because I was still using his burnout phone. So I hit her, I'm worried about you. Ooh. I'm like, thank you so much for checking on me. You know, talk to some Mark. Like, oh, she like you like this. She like, I'm coming to see you. I'm like, no. I'm like, it ain't going to be no perfect time. I'm like, it's probably finna be a fight. She like, a fight? I'm like, yeah. She like, no, I'm coming, right? She hangs up. So she really legit pulls up, calls the phone back, and was like, hey, I'm in front of the crib, and rings the bell. Mark like, you know, if mama catch you outside talking to her, it's going to be, I'm like, I'm just going to see what she wants. She stay right at the street. She going to be gone real quick, right? So boom, me and Mark comes out. So Mark like, you just trying to get my brother in trouble. She like, no, I'm not. I'm just checking on him. I'm like, Mark, go back in the house. He like, all right. He goes in the house. So I'm like, hey, what's up? She like, you okay? So she grabbed me by my face. I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm like, thank you so much for sticking around. She like, you don't got to worry about that. And so she started kissing me. Now, I'm not a big kisser. So when she was kissing me, I was kind of like having my mouth like this. Like a little bit, right? You know what I'm saying? So she was just like kissing me and hugging me. And then she's hugging me, right? You hear Beth like, oh, so you outside now?